Yeah, not so good news. So I won't give a Thor a thumbs up on this one.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Ocala, Florida, about to inspect this Thor Venetian 2018 37M. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find. The customer doesn't know what we're going to find. Neither do you, but we are going to update you at lunch and the end of the day, so stick around. So come on in, let's see my first glimpse. You know, I walk in here and everything looks beautiful. The first thing I see is shiny cabinets. I'm like, yes, the wood looks so nice. I immediately sit right down on the couch and I'm like, whoo, it's really comfy. Everything is big, wide open. I think it looks really great. I'm going through, like you, looking quickly at everything, saying, you know what? This looks beautiful. Heck, they even gave a nice, beautiful bedspread for this comfy, not so comfy bed. But you know, that's my first glimpse, right? I'm walking through and then I just kind of glance like this. And I go, okay, what is this? And why is this all bowed and peeling? And I don't know, guys. What do you think? In the comments below, let me know what you think. That's my first glimpse. So now it's time to investigate. Why is it looking like that? We'll let you know at lunch.
All right, Thor, Venetian. It is scary. First glimpse. We already saw a couple of things. We don't know where it's gonna go. So I already went around this. It looks beautiful. So I understand if you were coming up here and you say, wow, this looks awesome. It looks beautiful. So my first glimpse on this unit, I didn't have much time to look at a lot of things. I just see that there's sap here and there. On the other side, we already saw, well, it gives me a drive. So let's go check on the other side. So remember, floor trim. So this is the kind of things that I want you to find. In this case, you might get off the problem because the floor trim is actually lower than the floor. So you're off the hook. But still, you want to tend to those. On units like yours that have this floor trim, and that is your plywood of your floor, the advantage of those, that's what it is. So see this one, if it was the floor there, you'd say, okay, well, you got to tend to this. So that's not the case. But I have the same thing here. You've seen this before. So always look at those. These will be telltale. Those will rain and bring intrusion, water, and we got a lot of sealant missing. That's the thing about 18s, 17s, and all of them. I just had somebody that reached out a day or two ago looking to have a 2011 inspected. Sorry, but we don't go there on certain units, and especially some brands. So some of them we like to know the stories and like to know where it was stored, what's the store in the unit. But some of them it's like, okay, yeah, it's like this. In 12, 13 years from now, yeah, I'll pass. I'll let other inspectors train themselves on something like this, because this is going to be a lot of details and little things to bring up in a report where there's no end to it. Inspection 101, there's things you got to try to locate. And that's what we try to teach you, as well as making you understand the advantages of an inspection, but also your first glimpse, your first glance, so you can eliminate some units if you found maybe an issue. We just had an email this morning, and this is for all of you out there that never bought an RV, so you don't know what you're looking at, you don't know what you're looking for, and this exciting lifestyle is going to be awesome. Beware. And that's exactly what this customer sent us a message through our email and telling us their own experience of going through a dealership. When you actually go shopping, don't fall for the pressure. You've been in a dealership before. It's funny, you go in a car dealership, there's only offices for the salespeople. When you go in an RV dealership showroom floor, the only thing showing is patient customers. That's you, waiting on those seats. It's funny, there's seats everywhere. There's customers sitting everywhere. There's always a customer, there's always a couple. So that was their point. You linger there, they wear you down till the end of the day, so you don't have a clue. You're blurry, you don't know what you're signing, and you end up at home like she did. Now you end up at home and you realize how much you paid for this extended warranty, this service for this, this thing for this. That was all going to be cheap. It's only $20 more a month. It's only $60 more a month. Then you end up home and you realize $13,000 of extended warranty that I don't even want. Then the other trouble that she had, she admitted, $20,000 down, non-refundable. Follow me. Read my lips. Non-refundable. If you don't get the message, please do some research. Understand what they're doing. This is the state of the industry. This is how those salespeople are trained to get you. You're still in charge of your own destiny if you want to. But if you've never been in this industry, I understand it could be intimidating. It is not an easy place to go shopping. So people who dread shopping for a car, hang on tight for RV. You will be tossed around, just like in a bowling alley, and you don't know which pin is going to go down. And hopefully you're not the kingpin. Let's go check what Lowell found inside from this. So I don't know what time recap, but it ain't too late, but I'm getting hungry. So that must be around lunchtime. Yeah. Not so good news. So I won't give a Thor a thumbs up on this one. From the top end of this corner up here, of this slide out, I've got a gouge in there like somebody took a knife when they were manufacturing and they probably tried to cut, you know, the TPO so it would lay down, and whatever they did and it was lunchtime, it is sideways. So now I got reading on the roof itself. So now you're thinking, how bad could that be? I don't know. But I've got reading up to 35, 40%, which is not a frame, by the way. So on this same slide out, which is my problem, this super slide out had an issue. From the front end corner, I've got some readings. Underneath the floor, the same thing. You can see some softness, you feel it. Then you end up here, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to show this thoroughly, but just to give you an idea. So this will be, oh, that's Laurel.
Hi.
This will be where it's at. So as you can see, the ripple, the crumble in there. So this wood is actually that chip plywood. It's not plywood, it's that chip wood, whatever it's called, OCB or OCD or whatever it's called. I'm kidding. OBD, whatever the name of that. You know what I'm talking about, those 4x8 with all that chip glued together.
Call it pressed board?
No, it's not that cheap, but it is cheap manufacturing. So instead of being a good plywood, they put that pressed particle board, but it's not the, you tell me down below, because I know, I'm a Frenchman, what do I know?
Please put it in the comments below so he'll know what it's called.
So in order to locate what we just saw underneath here, this is the back of the fridge, okay? Around here is where there's a sink. Around here is where we saw this plywood. Not plywood, that OCD thingy, whatever the name of that particle board it is. You'll tell me. So on that note, I don't feel good about this. I've been to the roof. There's a couple of holes in the skylight. Typical little hole because it's been a while. It's been 4 or 5 years that it's there. Tires were nice. They were 2022s. And as I'm just saying, you know me. I'm not OCD. That's just the plywood. But just looking at this unit that's right beside us, I don't know if you can see this. Look at the front wheel. So tell me that the bearing is not gone in there. That whole wheel is sideways. Listen, people, this is brand new. This is the kind of thing that you got to look at when you see an axle that is tipping towards the inside. I don't know. For me, it's kind of a second nature. I think of all my trucks that used to come into the yard and thinking, are you kidding me? You didn't see this? Some sucker is going to buy this. Is it going to be you? So you know where I stand with this now. I'm going to spare you from all the other little things that I found. Let's go check how Laurel's going to carry on this one. I really don't get it.
So it's lunchtime. You saw everything that Pierre showed you outside. Let me show you what I've seen inside. So walking in, I was really impressed and I thought, this looks beautiful and I love the woodwork and everything looks great. But my first thing that I saw was right here. Big eyesore. This wall has obviously been taken apart, put back together. It's buckled down here, which told us that there's definitely moisture that's been there, which is the shower. It's on the other side. So speaking of the shower, come on in here. So coming into the bathroom, you know, we talk about that tall stall, 82 inches tall. So if you're 6'10" and under, you're going to be able to shower in here for the height. Now, the width, that might be another thing, but that's something to consider for sure. So a couple of other things that we found. So I'm coming up here and I'm feeling all of my woodwork, and the woodwork is moving. So this whole entire slide trim is moving. Then we have the ceiling trim that's coming down and part of it is missing. As Pierre showed you outside under the slide, this is where the location is. This is the issue right here, right underneath this area. The other thing that I found, again, talking about the trim work, once again, it's right here. So this entire side, not this side, only this side, is really loose. Something that they can fix, I'm sure. Let's do a subscriber shout out. Melissa Pepper, 4603. We see your comments. We love that you're commenting on all of our videos. Thank you so much. We appreciate you taking the time to watch the videos and then comment. And we hope that you'll continue and share with all of your friends. And for the rest of you, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share it with your friends because we need to get the word out about RV inspection. So tell us in the comments below, is this a bust or a buy? What would you do with the information we've given you so far? Bust or buy? Let us know. So now, I think we're going to make that dreaded call. Pierre and I are going to get together and I'll come back and we'll give you a summary at the end. So we made that dreaded call. Never the fun part of our job, but a very important part of our job. This is why you need to hire an RV inspector. Like them, when I walked in, my eyes were glassy too. This looked great. The more I was in here, I've been in here for 3 solid hours. I had not been outside, and my throat is itching and scratching. I don't know, could that possibly be from some of the moisture readings we found in here? I can't say. What do you think? Put it in the comments below. Let me hear what you think about that. Here's my quote for the day. Take every chance you have because some things are only going to happen once. So go for it. So as you know, some sucker is going to purchase this without an RV inspection. And how sad is that? Don't let it be you. So remember, and do never forget.
It's not all about the destination. It's all about the journey.
And my husband's glancing and taking a numbnut.
A good RV.
Hire a good numbnut. Like Pierre, he's a numbnut, but he's a good numbnut. Yep. So make sure to hire him. That's the one you want. Yep. The Blue Ox Numbnuts. Hey, that should be our new logo. The Blue Ox Numbnuts. Okay, get serious here.